What is up? What is up? Jesus. Alright. That's another thing I'm probably going to talk about too. No, my house isn't haunted. If that's what the first thought was. That's for some reason my closet door, because I think it's gotten to the point to where my neighbors are so loud, my door just just like rocks. But anyway, guys, welcome to a new episode of It's a Matter of Fact. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Matt the Funny Man. I'm that guy that makes jokes and rants on the internet that occasionally streams on Twitch. Which, as of late, I have been streaming a fuck ton on Twitch. I don't have coffee with me today because it's kind of the afternoon. I've already had my morning coffee, so I'm fine with water. Stay hydrated, folks. So, man, sorry for the lack of uploads on this channel because of fucking Christmas and November, because my job is ridiculously busy. And good God, my job. So, I guess if I'm pretty sure you guys are always looking forward to my stories about my job, especially when it comes down to the holidays. Man, this holiday wasn't as bad compared to last year. I was really nervous about it in the beginning. Excuse me, but it wasn't that bad. It was decent. Not that bad. I mean, obviously the occasional of, this line is long. We actually had a lady come up to us Christmas Eve saying, there are 52 people in line. This is ridiculous. I'm leaving. Okay. Man, that'd be $5.85. Like, what do you expect? Like, it's fucking Christmas Eve. I've said this thousands, if not billions of times. If you are that impatient and you don't want to wait in a line, Amazon.com, Walmart.com, fucking a lot of retail businesses have a .com. Get it shipped to your house. Had all my gifts shipped. Not even to my house, but like, to family and friends and shit, Saves the time for me having to wrap it and all that too. So, okay, come on. When it comes down to thieves, oh my god, I gotta tell you about this. These two crackheads that came in. It was pretty funny. Because, obviously they look like they were, like tweakers. That's another thing I noticed too. A lot of people in Las Vegas, they call them tweakers. I mean, DC, we're like, oh yeah, it's a crackhead. But no, here they don't call them crackheads or nothing. They call them tweakers. So I learned something new. But they came to the store and it was obvious. And they weren't even in there for that long. I think one of the people said that they were in here for like 15 minutes. They busted through the emergency exit and ran out the door. And when they rolled back the cameras, they didn't steal clothes or car seats or shoes. They stole hangers. And not the package hangers that we sell, like the little hangers that we get with our clothes in deliveries. And the hangers that we reuse to hang up our clothes to sell. Stole them. Like two guys, just arms full of hangers, and ran out the door. I was like, alright. Thanks. We got like boxes of them in the back. I thought that was pretty funny. Because, crackheads don't fucking steal anything. And we had so apparently, update on Shoe Guy, he is out of jail. Don't ask why. I asked why. Everyone just shrugged. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know how the justice system works anymore because so many people get away with so much shit nowadays. It's kind of like I often question it. But how in the fat turtle? Because like we haven't seen or heard from him from this dude for like maybe I don't know. It was like maybe around when was it? It was like before November. I don't know. I'd say at least maybe 4 months. Lo and behold, he showed his face again, walked out with a fuck ton of shoes and a couple shirts. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, not only did you consistently shoplift and get busted and had, the charges brought to you twice, but you're also organizing other people to come in and steal for you because when we see you, we point you out. Like, that's organized fucking crime, dude. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I even asked one of the loss prevention. I'm like, isn't that like a felony? Like, shouldn't he be like in prison? They're like, yeah, but I guess they just said fuck it. Like, because on top of that, the dude took a plea deal. That's how he got out the first time. I don't fucking know. It's either that or he has some good fucking lawyers. I'll hook you up with some shoes, man, if you get me out. But one of his boys came in, like last week, with one of those fucking party wigs that you get from like a costume store. He fucking spray painted it all black and put a little hat on. Like, one of the people saw him with paint running down his fucking face. Like, he literally got a wig, spray painted it, put it on, and walked in the store. Like, what the fuck? And it's not the first time, too, that we've had people that's came in and steal and been kicked out come back in here with, like, a wig on and shit. It's not the first time. We've had guys dressing up like women coming to the store, and then when, like, no, you're the guy we kicked out, it's like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Like faking their voice and shit. And it's like I can understand, like, it's, like, this isn't we're a discount retail, for fuck's sakes. We're like Ross. We don't have high-end shit. Like, we get shit that other people don't want anymore. It's like there's a thrift store, then there's us. We're like next on the list. Like a good portion of our shit is like defective shit. That's why we mark it down and sell it. I don't know, man. I'm just at. But I guess it's like, hey, would you want to steal from there or steal from like a fucking Gucci store where you'll probably get beat up till the cops show up, Oh, man. But I was going to go for a loss prevention position, but that didn't work out. Because, like, immediately after the holidays, they fucking hired someone else. I'm like, fuck! So, I don't know. Originally, I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll just work till my points go down. Because a lot of times when you try to transfer to another store, they're like, oh, nope, you have too many points. Can't do it. Sorry, you're stuck here unless you want to quit. But you don't want to do that. But your boy don't have any points. So, I'm probably going to work on trying to transfer. So I can actually get a loss prevention position. So I can actually get some training. Like, just some training. Like 4 months worth of training at least. Just so I can put on the resume, like, yeah, hey, I worked in loss prevention. Just so I can have, like, a laid-back security guard job. But yeah, besides Christmas not being that bad, the 15 days of January, again, it wasn't as, just like Christmas, it wasn't as bad. It took a while for it to pick up. Like, the first couple days was fine. I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's like fucking. But holy fuck, man. I thought, like, after Christmas, everyone would be broke. And our lines were still fucking long. And I'm like, I just wanted to get on top of the registers and just say, where are you getting this money from? But then it took me a while to think about it, and I was like, oh, wait, well, you know, Christmas is over. Everyone probably just got their Christmas checks and bonuses and shit, so that's probably why we're still ridiculously busy. And when it came down to like returns, I'm a little surprised that it's this late into January, because normally it's like, you know, like right in the beginning of January, but like we're now starting to get a lot of returns where it's like, oh, it was a gift. I'm like, oh, you leave a phone number? No. You had, like a receipt or a gift receipt? No. Do you know who gave it to you? No. Oh. Do you know if that person paid with a debit or credit card? No, they told me they paid cash. And I'm like, wait, how the fuck would you know that? And like, oh, hey, sorry, man. What do you mean you can't return it? I'm sorry, I can't do nothing. So I'm just stuck with these then? And like, it's like, I'm really getting sick of hearing that phrase too. Like, oh, so I'm stuck with them? Like, I'm about to say, yeah, you are. But I'm trying to remain professional, saying like, sorry, nothing we can do. I need to be able to pull these items up on here to process. But see, I got the tickets right here. It says they're from y'all. Yeah, but I can't just scan the ticket and put the fucking... I can't scan a ticket and say, oh yeah, this is ours. Here you go. Open the drawer. Have a good one. It doesn't fucking work that way. And I'm really sick of this happening to people that are doing all this when they're older than me. It's like, bro, or ma'am, sir, madame, you look like you're in your 40s. Okay, so you've been on this earth for at least 15 plus years longer than me. So you caught a grasp on everything by the time I graduated. Like, the fuck? Had one guy too, and it's so funny too, because I can tell how a return is going to be, because as of right now, you know, January 19th, we've been having to check all of our returns because, what was it, during Christmas week? I think it was like the week of Christmas or like the week after that. It was like some point around there. So a guy bought a perfume or whatever. Came back like a few minutes later, was like, oh yeah, you know what, my girlfriend smelled it, didn't want it, you know, that type of shit or whatever. Turned around and returned it. One of the supervisors, when they were putting perfumes and stuff away, they noticed one of the boxes like was super light. And they opened it up. It was a fucking rock in the packaging. So the cashier that returned it didn't open it up, didn't bother to look inside. His hand said, yeah, I don't want this. Oh, okay. Here's your money back. So not only did that person probably be able to keep the perfume, but they also got their fucking money back. So like since then we've had to fucking check all of our fucking returns, which is sad. But thankfully that was like the only time we really had an issue like that, but still I can tell when someone's like, oh, Matt, I have a return. I'm like, oh, does it, like, do I have a receipt? Yeah. Oh, does it match the description? Matt, can you come up front? I'm like, alright, so someone's probably returning something. It's probably dirty and fucked up or smells like cigarettes. And they're like, why can't I get my money back? Yeah. And it's a dead giveaway, too, with a lot of people, because normally, you know, on a case-by-case basis, we can use the ID. I think I've explained this before, but I don't remember. That we can use someone's ID to do the return, you know, like a no receipt return. But it's like, if someone says, can I use my ID? That right there proves to me, like, okay, you've done this more than once. It's a dead giveaway. But had a one return where they called me up front and I saw this guy and he looked like he was pissed off at the world or whatever. So I'm like, okay, let me get ready to argue because this guy's going to argue with me. Like, Matt, can we return these? It was like some black shoes all scuffed up and like white streaks like all fucking all over it, just white streaks. Like someone, like those shoes went through a bukkake session, just white. Like, I don't know, it looked like someone like grabbed like something sharp and just scratched the hell out of it. And I saw it and I was like, no, we can't take those back because it's not new, it's super used. He's like, yeah, that's why I want to return them. They're defective. And I'm like, yes, sir, but we can't return that. No, yes, you are. No, I'm not. Yes, you are, because they're defective. They don't work for me. Sure, but they have to be new and unused. Yeah, but they're defective. And I was very close to being like, yeah, they are defective. Look what the fuck you did to them. What'd you do? Fuck them? Ski all over the fucking shoes? No, fuck you. I can't say that because I gotta be professional. So I just stood there and made the face like, no, I'm not doing it. And I just said, I was like, nope. I did that asshole thing that a lot of people do with their eyes when they close them, and they those like asshole types of people that just close their eyes while they're talking. I'm like, no, sir, I can't take it. No, sir, they have to be new and unused. I said, when it comes down to returns, we have to be able to put these back on the shelf and sell them. We cannot sell them that way. They have to be new and unused. And I walk away. I come back later. I find those shoes in the trash can. I was like, oh, what happened to those shoes? Guy said he didn't want them. I was like, oh, yeah, he probably just fucking stole them or found them in the trash and wanted to return them. And on top of that, because it didn't get that far, he didn't have a receipt, and the shoes didn't even have a ticket. So even if they weren't messed up, I still would have said no. Because, like, bro, you have no proof of purchase. This thing doesn't have a ticket. No. And I know it sounds really hypocritical of saying, like, oh, this doesn't have a ticket or whatever, but it's like, you kind of want to have both. Or at least one or the other. Like, if it doesn't have the ticket, cool, I'll scan the receipt, check on the computer, see if the description match. Okay, black shoes, size 8. Alright, cool. Here's your money. Have a good one. But I think that was, like, the most serious one. There was one I was told about. It was, I guess, a lady trying to exchange bags because the purse was like, this purse smelled like all cigarettes, by the way. Because when they showed me, I was like, whew, this bitch smokes 30 packs a day. It smelled like a goddamn casino in that bag. But they showed me, they told me what happened. It was like this lady wanted to do an exchange because the, it was just red flags thrown all over the place. Like the lady was just digging in her pockets, just throwing up red flags. Like, ha ha ha! Like a fucking clown. Her thing was, this was a gift from my husband. Okay, did he leave his phone number? No. Does he have the receipt? No, but I just want to exchange it. And it was like, the threading was like all tore the fuck up and shit. Like, well, did your husband use his debit or credit card? What does that have to do with anything? And it's like, if you are claiming your husband, if left his phone, like, pick up the phone. Hey, honey, did you, like, just kept saying, oh, well, it was a gift from my husband. Like, that was the main thing she kept repeating from what they told me. They were like, she just kept repeating it over and over. Like, my husband bought this for me. It was a gift. Or whatever. And, supervisor told us, like, no, we can't take it. Like, we need to be able to pull it up. And, like, put it in a bag, walked away, and then, after the supervisor was like, have a good day, ma'am, she walked about halfway, and then chucked the purse behind the registers, almost knocking over one of our monitors. So, like, she almost destroyed our equipment from chucking that purse at fucking full speed. She yeeted it. And the security person saw that and was like, yeah, ma'am, you're banned from the store. What? You're banned. Now, hey, if she comes back for the bag, she can get it, but she no longer shop here because she almost damaged our property. So I thought that was pretty funny. Should have just kept the purse, man, or, give it a Goodwill. Or, I don't know, give it to one of your friends who smokes. That way they don't smell it. These customers are something else, man. It's a whole different crowd. And I've said this time and time again. Like, just from working at grocery stores and working at retail, it's same issues, but man, it's two completely different crowds. Like, holy shit. I mean, most of the people, at least in when I was working at Giant at the time, they were saying like, "Wait, I thought this cereal was 2 for $5." No, ma'am, it's not. Hold on, let me go. And like they grab the little ticket that says 2 for $5. I'm like, ma'am, this is for peaches, not for cereal. Well, it was right there. It was y'all mistake. Give me it 2 for $5. That type of shit. Oh boy. Now I'm kind of giving myself a New Year's resolution when it comes down to YouTube. I mean, for Twitch, it's like, hey, stream more often. Or no, not stream more often, but more like, because I uploaded a video on the gaming channel about like upcoming games that I was going to be streaming for 2020. So that was kind of an announcement trailer, but also kind of like, okay, this is my New Year's resolution. I'm going to play all these games for you guys. I'll probably post it in the description of the little video, so just so you guys can check it out. If any of those games on that list interest you, then follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/MattTheFunnyMan. And I've been thinking like really long and hard about bringing back sketches, which is kind of 50-50 type of situation. Because I've thought about bringing it back because I miss doing them, and I miss doing the characters. Like, you guys haven't seen fucking Raggedy Draws in like a year. You haven't seen Ron in God knows how long. Cheeseburgeracious, she hadn't made an appearance in fucking years. And there's some other characters that, that used to do like on Vine, when Vine was relevant at the time. Moving those characters over to YouTube and doing that, but it's just like, sketches are not only harder to do nowadays or even get popular because there's such a small select few of sketches that people do that are just fucking so funny. Like godlike fun. Like Caleb City, fucking 10 out of 10 when it comes to the sketches. Like great editing, great jokes, fucking everything. 10 out of 10 content from that guy. But it's also like, I don't know. I think it's the reason why a lot of people nowadays don't do sketches when, they're like not as popular, because sketches put in so much fucking like time and effort into fucking doing, especially if it's pertaining to like a certain subject or if it's like even just random shit. Like that takes time and fucking editing. God, if it's like me and one other character, such a pain in the ass. Like even doing the my coffee shop roommate, or damn, what was it called? My coffee shop roommate? I think that's what it was. Like, that alone was a pain in the ass to do, having to swap back and forth because it was done, like, all in one go. Like, I did my part, flip the camera over, put on the wig and the apron or whatever, and like, hey, yeah, this is it. And then pause the camera, take that back off, switch the camera back over to me. Like, it's all... Like, a lot of my sketches are done in, like, one setting. It's not like I do all my parts and then I film the reaction parts. Like, no, I do back-to-back because I don't know. I feel like it flows better that way versus having to, like, record all my parts and then the next day I do all that, the other parts, because, number one, I'm probably going to forget half the shit I said during my part, so then I got to play it back, rewatch it. Then, like, that's way more fucking work. And that takes longer. So it's like I do it all in one setting. So, fucking 40 minutes of like just, shooting the sketch alone and then editing it down for time and then making sure each part flows like a fucking, like I'm like two people are really there, but it's really just me talking to myself or whatever. And, and then, last thing you want is to put out, a sketch that took like maybe, 3 days total to finish from setting up the camera to rendering the video and preparing to upload it, and then it gets like like maybe 15 16 views, like like all that work for 15 views, like that's kind of you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there can kind of get what I'm saying. I mean, obviously, and another thing too about sketches is that like a lot of them can be a hit or miss. I mean, usually unless it's pertaining to like a popular subject or some shit like that, like I don't know, like waiting at a buffet, that's kind of an everyday subject type of thing, and reenact that. that might be probably because a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, I fucking wait in a line at a buffet, just as an example. But, unless it's like everyday shit that people go through. But, if it's just like random shit, or if it's something tackling a particular subject, it's a hit or fucking miss. That could be fucking 20 views or fucking 10,000 views. And it's just, I don't know. It's just as time passes, especially because rants are a hell of a lot easier. Not only easier to do, but it's, I'm just voicing my own opinion on something. That's way fucking easier than looking for a specific subject that could be trending on Twitter or whatever, tackling the subject, figuring it out, like, okay, is it just going to be me? Is it going to be a new character? Is it going to be, like, Raggedy Jaw saying some dumb shit? Or, like, is it just going to be me and someone else? And then Raggedy Jaws pops up for a guest appearance, like, hey, I'm Raggedy Jaws, fuck you. And I'm like, oh, fuck you, Raggedy. And we go back to the subject or whatever. Like, a lot of planning goes towards it. And, that's just added stuff to what I'm already doing already. And then, like I said, you go back to it, you finish it, and you're like, oh, fuck, man, that was amazing. I had fun doing it. Edit and upload, and, one fucking view, the whole day, It's like all that work. And it's just, it's a lot. So, I've thought about bringing back sketches, but at the same time, I thought about making a Patreon, because I feel like, hey, everyone else YouTuber is doing that. And, you pitch in fucking, hey, $5 a month, you get like 3 sketches. You get 3 sketches a month for $5 a month, Because at least now that I know, I mean, and that's the thing, is that I've been so, like, iffy about doing a Patreon, because I'm like, do I want people to give me money for, do I want you guys to pay for content? That's the iffy part. Especially because, I'm not the biggest fucking thing on YouTube either. So it's like, I mean, I wouldn't even mind if I was getting like $15 a month from 3 people. Fuck, I'll do sketches, because I'm like, hey, it's 3 people watching, but hey, I'm getting $50, and then all that money from the Patreon would go towards things. I don't want people to think like, oh, Matt's gonna do a Patreon now because he fucking wants money. Like, that's 100% not it. Like I've even said this before, like streaming on Twitch. Anything I get from Twitch, 100% goes back to you guys. When it either new shit like fucking, like the Elgato, for example. Anything I got from my Twitch payout, 100% of it went towards getting me the Elgato and this microphone I'm using right now. Because before then, I was just streaming through my Xbox One with my shitty headphone mic, But then as, time went on, hey, everyone was fucking showing everyone in the chat showing the love, and, hey, fucking, now I got an upgrade. Now I sound better, and, I got better equipment, stuff's in HD, it's not fucking 480p and shit. So, if I do actually consider, and not consider, but if I actually go through with making a Patreon, last thing I want you guys to think is that I'm doing this for the money. It's kind of like, I'm doing these sketches so I can, I don't know, what did I say before? I'm making the channel better for you guys. Because, more money comes in, that means I can get better cameras, because for my rants and everything, I've been using the same camera for like 6 years. I've never changed my camera. I used to use a shitty little digital camera for like the first 3 years. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For the first 4 years, excuse me. No. I had a little digital camera for 3 years. Then that 1 year I had that blue one with the little fold-out screen thing. And it was touchscreen. I had that for about a year until the screen broke. And then I got the one I currently am using now for the 6 years. And, I want to get a camera with the fucking, fucking microphone and shit, So, it's just better equipment, and fuck, eventually I would want, eventually just get, a setup for, like, a laptop that's just exclusively for, like, videos. So, like, the top-notch editing software, fucking top-notch, just everything. You know what I mean? Because eventually because I'm not sure when me and Pretty Sure plan on moving out. it's gonna be sometime either this year or next year, and we're gonna get a 2-bedroom, and I'm the 2-bedroom that's gonna be my recording / stream room / office / Prisha's office for her books. So eventually, I'm gonna work towards getting a PC set up. So this laptop, this is just gonna be exclusively for for editing and stuff. Or if I happen to get a new laptop, it usually depends, because I feel like this laptop is on its last leg since the battery situation last year. Has it really been a year since I've not had this battery in? Maybe not a year. I could be wrong. I think it was maybe back in May when I had the battery issue. I think. Don't quote me on that. I don't know, but I have been thinking about a Patreon for the past maybe 3-4 months, because I'm like, well, besides sketches, because I want to bring you guys hey guys, I'm doing sketches, pay me. But maybe early uploads, you guys will see, But I feel like that's a typical thing on every Patreon. Hey guys, do Patreon, fucking get the shit before YouTube, that type of stuff. Which, I wouldn't mind doing. I don't mind uploading something a little early, because then I'm okay, good. That means I can push back YouTube a little bit. Plus, I think YouTube's starting to frown on Patreon, too, because I think a lot of people have caught in shit for it. But, fucking YouTube's algorithm's all jacked up and that COPPA shit. Even though this fucking website is directed towards people 13 years or over, but they're there's nothing we can do about the little kids. Yeah, you can. Tell parents, hey, get on fucking YouTube. Go outside. Ugh, I hope I'm not getting sick. That would suck. But, besides podcasts, the other ideas I've had is uploading stuff early, sketches, podcasts, private streams and shit like that. Hey, Patreon user, fucking get a free stream from me, and only you guys can be in it and shit like that. Because I've thought about that. Because, oh, jeez, I got so many burps. Fuck me. Discord. By the way, guys, follow me on Discord. Discord has, live streaming now. And I figured, oh, that's fucking cool. I can fucking do live streams on fucking Discord. If I don't feel like streaming on Twitch, I'm hey, guys, you want to fucking hang out? I'm doing this shit on Discord. So, if you guys want fucking, hey, Discord-only streams, for Patreon people, fucking, hey, I'll fucking do that, But, I don't know. It's just, with a lot of my time with the gaming channel, because when it comes down to gaming channels, or at least for me anyway, it's I gotta rack up a fuck ton of content. Because there are some days where I'm so busy with work, or I want to spend time with my wife, and a stream alone, say if it's my day off and I'm okay, I'm gonna stream today. A lot of times, I'll stream for maybe 5 to 8 hours. Or at least 4 to 8 hours. It usually depends. We'll meet in the middle, do maybe 5. So I stream for about 5 to 6 hours. Alright, so 5. Add the 8 hours of sleep I hope to get. So that's 13 hours. So we got 9 hours to, I want to spend at least some quality time with my wife. So, knock off 4 hours of that. That leaves me 5 hours. 5 hours I want to fucking, relax, or fucking, hang out with my boys, or, some offline gaming sessions I want to do, and then that leaves me no time to do a sketch. Because I will say, since I've started Twitch, I think Twitch is kind of another reason why I've kind of decided, I'm okay, you know what, I'm gonna chill on the sketches for a while. Plus, I don't know why I'm liking Twitch a little bit more, because obviously I know YouTube does live streams, but it's there's too many rules. I'm stepping on eggshells and shit like that with YouTube. I can't say fuck without getting demonetized. And I don't know, it's just, I don't know, Twitch, I feel like I'm not walking on eggshells or anything like that, and I'm free to be fucking me and say what the fuck I want without, I say whatever I want. But you know what I mean. But I don't know. I like interacting with you guys live versus, you know, fucking an upload from like 5 months ago saying, "Oh yeah, hey man, you're awesome. Thanks. You're awesome too, bro. You're beautiful." You know. So a Patreon is up in the air. I mean, if you guys are all for it, let me know. If you guys aren't, you're like, "Hey Matt, stick to podcasting." Yeah, fuck. I'm like, all right, I'll stick to podcasting. Whatever keeps you guys entertained, I will do. I mean, if I decide, well, that was spooky. My boy Luigi just got knocked over. I bought some figurines at work too because I'm a fucking child. And I got Fire Luigi. I got a Fire Cooper, Fire Brother, a Paracoopa, and Mario with the fucking, what do you call it? It's like that new power from New Mario Brothers Wii. It's like the propeller hat or whatever. And fucking Luigi just fucking swanton bombed onto the floor. Just out of nowhere. That was creepy. We thought my apartment was haunted at one point because of the door rattling. And we were like, wait, what the fuck? I'm like, is my closet haunted now? I'm like, if so, fucking get out the camera. Fucking Matt takes on Ghost. But we'll see. And I don't know, for the lack of, and there's actually been a fuck ton of lack of rants too, because it's like there's been like, what's the main thing that everyone's talking about nowadays? The fucking election. Like, and I'm not a political fucking channel. I'm not gonna be like Bernie Sanders this, Donald Trump that. You know, I'm not fucking doing that. It's either that or you got fucking like cancel culture, you know, that shit too, and it's like, no, please stop. There's just so much going on. It's just freaking ridiculous, and it's like it's nothing I want to fucking rant about. You know. And believe me, you know, I'm one of those people, like, you know, I'm checking Twitter, like, you know, every now and then, just to like, okay, is there anything for me to rant about? The fucking man in Florida shit on himself. All right, okay, thanks. Or like, if there's something that's going on, you know, I'm like, oh well, I mean, because it's also like I want my rants to be like at least 3 to 5 minutes long. And I'll see something, I'm like, oh, this is trending. Maybe I could talk about this. And I'm like, oh, well, like I can just be like, oh, fucking Microsoft cutting 1,000 jobs. You know, I'm like, oh, I can't fucking rant about this. I mean, I could talk about it on the podcast saying that sucks and then move on to the next fucking subject. But it's nothing that's fucking rant worthy. You know? Shout out to fucking Boost Mobile for hooking me up with a new phone. By the way, this isn't paid thing or anything. See, that shit. But it's like when the doors open, I don't hear it. But my boy Patrick sent me something they could probably talk about. Let me see. I gotta fucking find it. I'm not sure how new this is either, but he said another dumb challenge for you that you need to speak on. Yo, shout out to my boy Patrick. He says kids pour water on each other as a part of the hot water challenge. I'm not sure how new this is. I feel like that's been done already. I should probably look it up. Hot water challenge. Oh no, this is super. Oh shit, this is actually really recent. Is there a video? I'm not gonna get banned or anything because I'm fucking.
15-year-old boy from Indianapolis was severely burned after his friend surprised him with the hot water challenge. You're watching What's Trending. I'm Shira Lazar. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more.
And we're looking up the hot water challenge on YouTube. When he fell asleep, he says his friend heated up some water and poured it on him. It was supposed to be a joke.
The hot water challenge, which is not a fun.
Okay, I actually want to like legit like find fucking like the actual video. Well, not like the actual video, but like the actual news report. I want to fucking watch someone else fucking talking about it. Like, these fucking kids are stupid. This is why I can't stand these fucking kids now. This is why I don't have kids. I don't want these people to grow up and then teach my kids. You know what I mean? I don't want that. That's scary to me. But fucking, what can you do? These fucking kids are stupid nowadays. And keep in mind, I'm 29. I'm gonna be 30 in like 2 months. I'm talking like I'm 45. Why is this only 15 seconds? Oh, fucking ads. I can't stand ads, by the way. I feel like ads have gotten way more worse nowadays. I feel like I'm watching an ad like every 30 seconds. And half of them are fucking unskippable. And it's really fucking irritating. Here we go. Fucking finally. Fucking ads and shit all over the place.
A challenge has left a teen, as you see here, with bandages on his chest and his face after a friend poured boiling hot water on him while he slept. The so-called hot water challenge involves either drinking boiling water or pouring it on someone else. Unreal. The teen says when he woke up, he instantly ripped off his shirt and ran to the bathroom.
And then, like, I looked down at my chest and my skin just fell off my chest. And then I went in there and I looked in the mirror and then I had skin falling off right here and on my face.
He suffered second-degree burns on his back, his chest, and his face that put him in the hospital for a week. Doctors say, though, that his skin, he will recover in a couple of months.
Is there anyone that shouldn't know that boiling hot water is not acceptable?
Things you never thought you'd have to say, right?
Exactly. Unreal.
You think? What the fuck? Oh my god. Let me see the comments for this. Jeez, these people are fucking idiots. Like, and I thought the fucking hot pepper challenge was bad. Like, holy shit. And I love the fact too that the news was like, it's when you take boiling hot water and there's another video too that I found that it says hot water challenge prank gone horribly well. Is this like more? Fucking all right, music. Hey YouTube. Relax. Actually, no. They've actually kind of chilled out on that about the music and shit. But hey, like, who the fat turtle fuck would do that to somebody? I've never heard of a prank when you like severely burn your friend. No, a good prank is like when you kick your friend in the dick. All right, what is this shit? Oh Lord. This video looks. Watch if this like is completely fake. Oh Lord. Here we go. Alright, slowing it down for. Oh, come on, copyrighted music. Damn, this guy has his whole fucking back burned. I don't get it. I don't get it. So like this, I can't turn to a 5-minute rant. I could just sum this up in one sentence. These kids are fucking stupid. End of rant. Because there's nothing to explain in this. Yes, hot water burns. You burn skin. Ow. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these fucking people? But that video, I think I remember seeing like a long time ago. But I've been trying to look into some certain stuff too, like sponsors and shit, like how you get sponsorship. Because man, fucking, I have 2 people I've got my eye on. That's fucking Rockstar energy drinks, because fucking I will sponsor the fuck out of them. And fucking Crunchyroll, I need to look into that too, because I'm slowly developing into weeb status, but it's not gotten that bad yet. I say that. I mean, there are some questionable shit that I've watched, and I'm like, wait, why am I watching this? Oh my god. Most of the stuff I watch is usually I'd say a good portion of the time, I'm laughing at it because I'm like, this is so fucking stereotypical. Like, you know, girls like, do you want to touch me places? And the guy's just like spitting out like, ah! And I'm like, oh, it's fucking stereotypical because the guy, you know, is such a straightforward girl, and the guy's like, no, stop! I'm a virgin. But I don't know, fucking, hey, Crunchyroll, if you're fucking listening to this shit, man, fucking hit me up. I will shout you guys out in every fucking video. Fucking hook me up with some Prime membership, you know? Some commercial-free anime watching. I'm fucking down for that anytime. Anytime. But even now, like, from what I'm looking, fucking nothing is trending. It's, like, mostly fucking football-related shit. Like the Chiefs and fucking Tony Romo. Something's going down in Virginia, though. Let me fucking see what's checking out fucking here. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Okay. Like I said, again, political shit. It's all political shit. And it's like, there's nothing to rant about, nothing to make fun of anymore. You know, because nowadays people did stupid shit on the internet. Now it's just all it's like all political shit now. And it's like, I don't want to fucking sit here and make political shit all the fucking time. Like, who wants to do that? They'd give me a fucking headache. Like, it's just ridiculous. But everything, I feel, it's just, like I said, it's just nowadays, everyone's just like something's either being canceled or some political, like people are arguing about some political shit, and it's just, I don't know, the internet's not the same versus like how I grew up with it. You know, I went from like, oh, I lost my fucking mind to this versus then now it's just like, okay, someone's bitching about this again. Or, political candidate did this. Anyway. And it fucking sucks. It sucks. I don't know. Internet was more. I don't know. Maybe that's just how it is. I mean, I feel like now the internet is just like now with how everything is. With like when something first comes out, you're like, oh man, it's amazing. And get fucking search up tattoo titties and boom, first result. Now it's just like, seen it. You know, like if you see the same meme over and over, that's how I feel like the internet is. Because it's like, someone's bitching up, celebrities getting canceled, seeing it. Political, seeing it. And it's just, ooh, DoorDash, seeing it. And it sucks. Like, you don't discover that much good shit anymore. You know, I mean, before I started watching Crunchyroll and awaking the anime-ness that is within my body, you know, that's the last thing where I was like, holy fucking shit, this is amazing. You know, after that, it's just saying it, funny. It's just, internet doesn't blow my mind or make me question humans anymore. Now it's just saying it. Oh, that's dumb. Saying it. Is that why World War III is happening? Because everyone's just so bored they're seeing the same shit over and over? Let's talk about something else. It's just, I don't know. What can you do? There's not that much you can do. I mean, you just gotta go with the times, roll with it, get over it. That's just how I see it anyway. I'm like, it's the same shit, but I'm like, oh, I gotta get over it. We'll see what happens. It's new year. This past decade has passed. Moving forward, and we'll just see what happens. But I'm gonna get out of here because your boy does have to go to work in like an hour, and I want to grab something to eat real quick and get dressed. But I appreciate you guys watching. Click any of these things that pop up on the side here, and we'll see what 2020 brings us. Until then, I will see you guys in the next video.